Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
If you were an item of clothing, what would you be and why?
Probably going to go fingerless gloves.
They'll get me to lay some pipe.
Pleasure or business. Yeah, pleasure or business.
Yeah, it was definitely pleasure.
But yeah, it's been a tough Monday.
I wet the bed for 16 years, so...
Yeah, fuck.
14.
Turkey people, fucking grow up.
Turkey people.
Gobble,
Turkeys,
gobble.
turkeys, I'm coming for you.
Turkeys. The turkeys. Grow up.
Play the intro song, and
Yeah.
I think you'll get it and follow along. I hope
Yeah.
you will.
Clots and dust. I went too early. Right, hang on.
Oh, it might not be the official one, but
Clots and dust on the piss. Clots and dust on the piss. Clots and dust. Can't.
Fuck yeah, cricket season, baby. How are we?
good, mate. Good, mate.
Welcome back to On the Piss with Klutz and Dust.
Yeah.
Dust, it's good to have you back.
I was going to say, it's great to be back, mate. I had a week off over at the lovely Stradbroke Island, but
Looked
I
lovely.
missed it. It's great to be back.
I
So,
missed you. I had to put up with the pack boys.
Yeah, look, I did listen back to it. Good episode. There's
Yep.
just something missing, and it wasn't the Froth one.
Yeah, certainly
that
not.
was missing, but
Look, can I tell you what? Carrying Sione and Freeney on your shoulders is
some
fuck
big
that
boys.
weighs you down. That's some
boys.
big
You
usos.
did get a bit of help from Toby, but not
Yeah,
enough,
definitely.
really.
But Toby was a bit. Oh, that was. I don't know what that bloke was going on about, man, but that was fucking cooked. It was ridiculous. Lovely beverage you got there as well.
Yeah, strawberries and cream sour, the BBB and Revel collab. Haven't had this in a while. Well, probably like 2 weeks. But
2 weeks, but it's too long, isn't it?
It is
for such
too
a
long.
delicious
It
beer.
is too long. I had this little thought just before as well.
Talk to me.
It's coming up to the end of the year, which means what after that comes start of the year next year. Everyone's favourite day, hottest 100 day. Maybe there's another hottest 100 that people should get around this year.
Definitely.
Imagine, for people who don't know, the Gabs Hottest 100 of craft beers for 2021. Imagine if we could sneak this little guy in.
That'd be awesome, because the best thing about this, unlike the Triple J Hottest 100, is any beer that's nominated can get in. So it's just a big popularity contest. And if we could do a big fuck you to the Gabs and just try and sneak this little boy in, that'd be awesome.
So we might maybe stay tuned. I don't know when voting opens, but I just had that thought then as we would.
Be awesome. We might have to get onto the boys.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Onto the
because
boys.
if we could sneak that into the Hottest 100, that would be
Monumental.
I would probably piss myself laughing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? It's Hottest 100 day. You're absolutely tanked with all the boys listening to whatever bangers are going around, and then we've got the Gabs in the background, and we're just waiting
And it's the
and
likes
waiting.
of Stone and Wood, Bolter.
Strawberries and cream sour with Revel and BBB. Jeez, that'd be
Also,
insane.
it'll be, I don't know what the exact date will be, but my birthday's the day before Australia Day, so it could be like a birthday bash in the mix.
Buddy, bring it, Bender. Could be. Happy 27th birthday. Jeez, that's a scary thought as well, isn't it?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
You certainly don't look your age.
Should we, on the topic of cricketing theme songs and the cricket starting, well, this will be out on Friday, so less than a week away.
So we've got Wednesday, so what's that look
Jeez,
for?
your hat looks good.
It does. It does. It's been looking good for a few weeks, and it's going to look even better on a few other people. It looks great on you.
Yeah,
by the
I finally
way.
got myself one, which is good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Massive thank you to everyone who copped a hat on Monday. 4 minutes.
That was ridiculous. I think Das messaged me and was like, "Do you want to go live?" And I was like, "Yeah, sounds good." I couldn't
Didn't have
work
the
out
latest
technology,
Instagram,
so
yeah.
I didn't have the latest Instagram, so I couldn't get on. But yeah, we were talking and we were like, "Oh, we'll see how this goes." Then Darcy messaged me and goes, "There's 40 left." And I was like, "Hang on, it's
Like
been 30
instantly.
seconds."
Yeah.
And then we had a look. It was just like everyone was in the checkout, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is so cool."
So we had about 100 hats, and I went to the post office on Monday to buy some satchels because I was like, there'll be people who will want it for the first day of the Ashes, so I'll pack some tonight where I can. Excuse me. And I went down and I was like, I think I had a couple at home. I was like, I'll just get 20 20 satchels, and then I was like, oh, I'll just get 30 to be safe. Like, we'll probably need them eventually anyway.
Yeah.
And chick behind the bar was like, oh, what do you need 30 for? I was like, oh, fucking selling hats. Hopefully
some shit,
sell them all tonight. Yeah. And then, sold 100 in 4 minutes.
4
So I had to go
minutes,
back the next day to
ridiculous.
the same lady. She's like, oh, what do you want? I was like, just 70 more sachets, please. Like,
It's funny as.
So it's currently, what day is it? Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, I
I've
believe.
packed about half of them, dropped them off at the what do you call it? Post office of Savo.
Yeah.
So they'll be on their way. The first, I just did it in order of whoever ordered first. So hopefully get the rest done tonight and tomorrow night and get them all out before the weekend. But thank you guys so much. We're fucking absolutely blown away.
I'll tell you guys how I celebrated. I told Darcy, how's this for Battler? This is real Battler vibes. So because we did so well, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to treat myself to a feed. Check the old bank account on the Monday. I don't get paid till Thursday. I think I had I think I had $40 in my bank account, and I was like, shit, I got to travel to Ipswich as well. So I really want food, but I also want to be able to get to work.
Need some petrol.
Yeah, need petrol. So I went to my bedside table, picked up my cookies and cream ice cream container full of coins, and went up to Combank at Ashgrove. And for probably 10 minutes,
This is how the big dogs of the podcast world celebrate, baby.
Fucking oath. So I was just chucking coins into this coin machine. I had to do it twice because there was that many coins in there. I don't know how long I've been collecting them for, but I was just standing there, didn't have my shoes on either. I'm in high vis. I've got like my dirty ass high vis shirt, my pants.
Just sold 100 hats in 4 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And here I am just feeding coins so I can treat myself to a little bit of grill. And there's like one of the boys I play footy with, Carl, he rocked up and he's like, oh, how'd you go with the hats? I was like, oh, we sold out in 4 minutes. He's like, holy shit, that's so good. I was like, yeah, what a way to celebrate. Got no money, so you got to put all your fucking coins in. So that was an interesting moment in my life. But I did get, I think it was like $133 in coins just sitting there. So I don't know. Does anyone else collect coins? I know one of our mates, Hurdy, when he had his old car
Where do you get coins from?
Well, bro, the only time I ever have cash is a pokey win. So very rare these days.
But then when you use that to buy something.
So what I actually took this approach from what Hurdy used to do when he was 18. So Hurdy used to get any coin that he had after a night out or whatever, because we used to take cash out a lot to try and keep to a limit.
Yeah.
And then I discovered that I also had my card on me as well, so I could just keep paying for shit. But so what he did, anytime he had coins, he'd just chuck it into his center console.
Yeah, right.
But then sometimes as well, he'd chuck notes in there just for a little bit of a surprise.
Just to top up?
Yeah, man. And then one day he like went and exchanged it all. I'm pretty sure he had like $1,500 that was just sitting in his center console. So it was worth more than his car. That'd be like, I don't know, like 20 times the value of my car.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, so I don't know if anyone has some coins, definitely go and chuck them in because it'll be a nice little Christmas bonus for you.
Do you remember when, I don't know about you, but I remember when we used to go out and talking about taking cash out, I used to withdraw $100 for a night out, and 20 of that would be for a cab for the trip home. So I'd spend $80 on a night out.
Yeah.
Is that not a fucking joke?
Yeah, ridiculous. Well, dude, I used to love going to...
I wish I could have an $80 night right now.
Yeah. No.
$80 round. More like it.
It's ridiculous. I remember first going out to the RE when I was 18, and it sucks, man, because I got that little taste of $3 drinks on a Wednesday night. And then I think like their drink special now is like $5 or something like that.
We used to always go. We'd go like there Wednesday, Valley on Thursday for $4 drinks, and then where did we go on Sundays? Fox. Like we basically just bargain hunt the whole time. And then on Saturdays when we went out, we'd just drink a bottle of vodka before we went and not pay for any drinks.
So fucked. I had to get past that stage of having a bottle of spirits for praise because I started to drink it and then still not feel fucked. And I was like, that's alcoholism, Josh. Grow up. Don't do that if you're listening.
Yeah, no, we don't recommend that at all.
Definitely not. But that's the way I celebrated. So yeah.
I celebrated just by packing orders basically.
Yeah, fuck.
On the topic of hats, just quickly though, as people probably know, I was at Straddie last week and I have quite a funny story about hats. Well, I don't know if it's that funny, but I thought it was hilarious. But I don't know if people listen to the Hello Sport podcast. You probably should. Actually, maybe you shouldn't because we just fucking copy everything they do. So you might realise that. But
I actually never listened to them, so I don't know what we're copying.
They're really, really good. They're really good. They're funny as. But they call their listeners the punters and dribblers, and they have hats that have punters and dribblers on them.
Yep.
And somewhere along the line in their episodes, a bloke called up giving like a Leighton Hewitt come on, like just screaming into the mic.
Yeah.
And now they all do it. And that's sort of like if you see one of them in the wild, you do like a come on. So Jackson and I are sitting at the pub at Straddie on Friday. It's like first night fever, like absolutely blind, drinking rums.
Yeah.
It's Commonwealth's passing it, P's and D's hat, and Jack's like, oh yeah. And he sat down with his group mates. He's the only one with it on, and we were like, oh, we're not going to just stand up in the middle of the pub and shout it. So we're like, oi, oi, and like yelled out to me, looked over, and we just gave him a little silent, like, come on. He stands up and he goes, come on! In the middle of the pub. And then out of nowhere, this table, like 20 metres away, this other dude just stands up, come on! Got a P's and D's hat on. So we're all just standing in the middle of the Straddie pub, fucking giving each other Leighton Hewitt come on. Like, oh, that is outrageous.
That is awesome.
Fuck, it was so funny.
Fuck, that's so
I
good.
reckon though we need to do something like that for our hats. Like if you see someone with one of our hats on, we need, I don't know what it could be. I was trying to think about it today. Maybe like give them a how's that?
Yeah.
Appeal.
The Billy Bowden?
Yeah, give them an appeal.
Oh,
if you're wearing the hat, you can give them out. But if there's some, like if you see someone in a hat, you've got to appeal to them and they can give you out or not out.
Gone.
Come on, get out, fuck off. Back to the pavilion.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's so, we should definitely think of,
something.
Might put that to
We'll
the
put it in the
frothies.
frothies, yeah, for sure.
Something, because that would be awesome to do. Because there'll be a few of them going around. I'm pretty keen to see them at the cricket.
Yeah, next
week.
Wednesday or next. No, we're going on Friday.
We're going on the Friday, yeah.
Imagine my goal is that one of them gets on the TV throughout the test series and someone screenshots it. That would be great.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
So everyone keep their eyes peeled for that. But yeah, Straddie was fucking pretty big. It rained a fair bit, so we just drank a lot.
I did. I thought you might have missed the weather.
No, we got a few good days, but a few bad days as well.
Yeah.
Fuck. Some of the boys were absolutely on fire. Our mate Stranksy, like, we went to there's this new cocktail bar over there called Kokomo.
Yep.
And we all went there, one arvo, and it was sort of like, I think the first night we had drinks at the pub, and then the second day we went to the bowls club and sort of made the most of the weather.
Yep.
But then after that, it rained for like 3 or 4 days straight, so most of our drinking was done just in the houses.
Yeah.
And then we went to this Kokomo place, one arvo, and it was almost like everyone just was so cooped up and just let loose. Like, there was 20 of us. And they put us in the bar upstairs, but downstairs was like a full proper, like, nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Just 20 people upstairs just fucking smashing cocktails. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, one stage, these two ladies come up and they would have been, 60 plus, I reckon.
Nice.
Shit face. Like, drunker than we were. We all got there sober at like 4 o'clock in the arvo, straight on the cocktail. So I probably had 3 or 4 cocktails at this stage. Like, I was pissed, but not like maggot. These girls were maggot. Me and Stranksy in there. Stranksy had been ordering these $50 share cocktails for himself. They came in a huge shell. This poor fucking girl who was serving our table, she was fucking French. She's standing there, and she said, what do you want? He's like, I'll have a blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, and how many people will you be sharing that with? He's like, one. So he's sitting there with 4 straws in his mouth. Anyway, these ladies come up and they start talking to us. Oh, what are you guys doing here? Like, I was like, we're just a group of mates from school on holidays. And they're like, oh, why are you over here? And I was like, we're just on holidays. Yeah. And then Stranksy just went, oh, one of our mates is a pro surfer and he's really wealthy and just pays for us to travel around while he competes. And the lady's like, oh, the surf's pretty good over here. He's like, yeah, it's fucking pumping at the moment. So we're all just over here watching him. They're like, oh, which one of your mates is the pro surfer? And Stranksy just turns around and goes like this, oh, it's Sam. And Sam's just sitting there with this big, long, curly hair. And this lady goes, he does look like a surfer. And at this point, I was like, fuck me, like pissing myself. So I turned around and went to the other end of where we're sitting, and Stranks took the girls over to Sam, and there's videos and stuff of them like posing for photos, like their hand just going up Sam's legs and shit. And, like, it's so fucked. And then I think I was sitting down the other end with our other mate Charlie, and I think they eventually cottoned on that he wasn't a pro surfer. And one of them goes, keep in mind they are fucking like blind.
Yeah.
She goes, he's not a pro surfer, he's too fat. And Charlie heard it. And Charlie's like, fucking glass houses, you old bitch. This chick. So then they both get up to leave, and on the way out, this chick's going, you're fat, you're fat, you're fat, pointing to all the boys. And Charlie's just spraying this like 60-year-old lady in the fucking cocktail bar. Oh, it was so funny. And Charlie's girlfriend's like, Charlie. He's like, fuck her. She's being rude to all of us. Like, it was outrageous. We ended up leaving. Well, I thought we were going to leave, pay the bill, waiting out the front for ages. It started raining. I'm like, fuck this, we're going back to the house.
Yeah.
And like half people just didn't come back. Like, what the fuck's going on? And they ended up, the owner was there. We're like talking to him. The owner ended up kicking everyone out of the restaurant downstairs, closing the venue and just letting him drink up behind the bar. They're like making their own drinks and shit. And like, they were there. I don't know how late they were there, but like, yeah, just
That's
like locked
so
into
sick.
this fucking cocktail bar, which was pretty cool. But
That's so dope.
the other thing, I have this like, it's not really a bone to pick or a predicament, but I don't know. I guess it's just a topic to talk about. We went one day, a group of us went and we got some prawns and we were eating them just down near the jetty. And
As you do.
there was a payphone. And I had no reception on my phone over there in this spot. And I needed to call someone. I was like, oh, the payphones are like free these days with the new Telstra things. Like, sweet.
Yep.
So I called them. And then I put it down. I was like, oh, you can text on here. I was like, that's cool. And I was looking at it. And there's like pre-built text messages in there. So I just got Tim Wang's phone number up. I did this every day that we're on the island and text him saying, miss you, love you, XX from the payphone. He just never brought it up. Like, I was with him one day, did it, and went over and he pulled his phone out. I was like, "Ugh," and put it back in his pocket, like, didn't say anything. But the thing I wanted to bring up, like, you know, when I say payphone, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, yep.
They're free.
So why is it a payphone?
Why is it a payphone?
It's just because it's called a free phone now.
A free phone, because you're not going to call it a phone either.
No.
Because that's your mobile.
Fuck, that's so scat.
You know what I mean?
It's a free.
It's
It's free.
it's a free phone,
It's a free phone.
not a payphone.
No, it's not.
But even when you send the text, it comes from Telstra payphone. It's like, well, it's not a payphone because they didn't pay for it.
That's so good.
And you can't pay for it. They're all free.
Do you reckon it's too hard for Telstra to go around to every single free phone in the world and rename it to a free phone, or in Australia, sorry, and rename it to a free phone?
Maybe. I don't know.
Or do you think Telstra has just lost touch?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe they just don't get.
How can
Maybe
they afford to just give away free calls and texts to everyone?
it's because they fucking rip off with every other thing,
Yeah,
and that's why
that's
I'm not
it.
with the dogs. Off us
but
all the way,
see,
baby.
In saying that, if I was with the dogs, I would have had service over there in the first place.
That's the man.
I had no reception.
Bro, actually, every time I go to redo my phone, it's like, fuck, I want to go to Telstra because I'll get free footy and shit
Yeah.
like that. But then it's like,
It's like $20 extra a month.
yeah, it's like it's a bit extra, and fuck, to me, it's just a hassle to change over. It's not.
It's not. You can keep
but they
your phone
rip
number
you
and
off.
everything.
They rip you off. But I just keep going back to Optus and going, hey, I've been with you for over 10 years. They're like,
I actually got, I don't know if banned is the right word, from my Sportsbet account because we're at the Bowls Club and I had no phone reception and I hotspotted Charlie's phone because he was off Telstra to watch a race. And then the next day I went to log in and they were like, oh, your account's locked. And I live chatted them. They're like, oh, there's suspicious activity on your account, so you'll have to ring up, which I'm like, I'm just not doing that.
yeah.
So yeah, don't have
So
access
do you
to
reckon it was
Sportsbet.
because you did that?
It must be.
Because it's
Can't think
definitely not
anything
because
else.
of making money.
Well, definitely
Fuck
not.
no,
Fuck
definitely.
No.
We lose so much.
Yeah.
If anything, like, that's a bad business decision by them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Like,
just
it's
going to
so
go donate
cool.
to someone else.
Yeah, fuck.
Actually, Ned's, who they fucking own as well, so it probably makes no difference to them.
Yeah,
But anyway,
well, jeez. So yeah, you had a lovely week.
it was really good.
so good.
Good break, like just switch off, not do any work or anything. Shame about the weather, but we still got heaps of beers, beach days in.
Yeah, that's
beers
good.
as well.
Yeah.
I have this thing, Bolter Hazy is probably my favourite beer ever, especially on
Yeah.
tap, and I love the Straddie pub,
Good
and they
shit.
have it on tap at the Straddie pub.
Fuck, that's huge.
And on the Friday I got there and like it's like fucking 6.5% or something. So I'm like, I shouldn't drink this because it's just gonna ruin my night.
No.
I did because I had one. I was like, that'll be it. I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's just.
It's so
my
good.
favourite, I'm on
It's so
holidays.
easy to drink, isn't
And
it?
then went back the next day, did exactly the same thing. Like just first 2 nights, just.
And
can't
people
remember
said
anything.
that Bolter going to CUB would be a bad thing.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
look at that.
It's cheap and you can get it everywhere. Boo
Yeah.
fucking who, like Crimea River.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, that's so good. No, that's fuck, that's an exciting.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, pretty good. Friday, I went to Grilled, and actually, now that the month is over, Grilled, fucking get your act together. This did benefit me, but as a business, you guys suck. When I was at Grilled, they started up an app called like the Relish app.
Yep. I've dabbled.
And it still sucks. Like,
Yeah.
it still breaks all the
I
time.
swear they changed it. It used to be like, do 8 burgers and then you get 1 free. And
Yeah,
now it's like,
they've still got that.
yeah, right. Okay.
So that's actually like, fuck, talk about a guilt trip. Get 8 burgers, choose your ninth,
Yeah.
take a free one or give it to someone who's
yeah.
homeless.
Going back to fucking doing tips 2 podcasts ago and then
Yeah.
the guilt trip. Fuck
Yeah.
me, Grilled.
Talk
Get
about a
grip.
guilt. Yeah, that is the ultimate
Yeah.
guilt trip. It's like, hey, like, you've just spent, all right, let's just work this out. Probably
Let's go 25
Yeah.
an order, right?
Yeah.
Roughly.
$25 an order. Yeah.
8 orders.
Yeah. That's
200
what, like
bucks.
$200.
Yeah. Also, I've signed up to your app so you have all of my data.
Yep.
Invaluable.
Exactly.
Especially people like us, rubber arm.
Yeah.
Send me a push notification for a $5 vegan
Yeah, it's like,
burger.
oh,
I'm
Monday.
there.
Yeah, and you know
I don't
what?
even like that shit.
I'm not vegan at all.
I don't even order it.
But I tell you what, I had a fuck ton of $5 burgers in the month of November. But the thing is that they had this code and it was like, you've got 4 redemptions of a $5 burger. Problem was, one, I can't actually choose a restaurant as my home restaurant on the app because it just freezes. And then I can't choose where I am because it just freezes. I can get up my 8 burger thing so I can scan that, but I never had the option to scan the $5 one. So every time I went there, Caitlin had the same thing. Every time we went, try and scan it and be like, oh, do you have the other? I'm like, doesn't work. And by the end of it, they're like, is this the first time you've used it? I'm like, yep, it is.
Yeah.
So I probably got 5, so I got 1 extra. Caitlin got 7 or 8, she reckons, throughout the month. Like, awesome. Good work. And you know what? They actually didn't taste too bad. But
That's not the point. Don't
No.
guilt trip us.
exactly, don't fucking guilt trip us. So yeah, I went there. Actually, bone to pick with grilled Balimba.
Isn't that how we started this whole thing? We got a bit sidetracked there.
Yeah, we did. But I've got a bone to pick with them. So this wasn't my experience. Caitlin actually messaged me. When you're playing video games
Yeah.
and you're not looking at your phone all the time, which is me last night, and then you look down and you see you have 21 unread messages from your girlfriend, you go, holy fuck, I
I'm in
fucked
big
up.
trouble
I'm
here,
in
yeah.
lots of trouble. I wasn't. Grilled Balimba though. My God. Feel her fucking fury. Holy
She said
shit.
21 texts about grilled Balimba.
Yeah, it was all about her experience at Grill Balimba last night on the 30th of November with the last day of the $5 burger.
yeah.
She went down to get it. She's pescatarian, right? She's had this thing the whole time when we've been eating the Impossible burgers, thinking that it's beef. I'm like, it's not beef. And she'll like pull it apart. She's like, yep, sweet, I can see it's not beef. It just tastes so much like it. I'm like, well, that's the fucking point. That's what they're trying to do.
I see. So she thinks they've put the wrong patty in. Yeah.
Anyway, last night she got 3 bites in and she's like, I thought I was past it, but nah, this is fucked. And then she gets into it. She starts pulling it apart and she can see all like the little bit, because we both worked at Grilled, so you know what a fucking
Beef
the inside of it looks like.
Yeah.
Started pulling it apart, got to the middle, it's all pink.
Oh,
So it was a beef patty. So
she's
she's like, I'm one of the people that comes up with like a half-eaten burger to the wrap station and goes, hey, this isn't the right patty. And they all like thought she was joking. And she's like, it's beef.
Yeah.
And then they got the chick from Grill over who grilled it. Didn't say sorry. Guess what her response was? Do you want a garden patty instead? She goes, you just gave me fucking beef on a vegan
which
burger.
I simply don't eat.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, sorry, it was really busy and we ran out of Impossible patties.
Oh.
So it's like, let's
Sweet.
just justify putting a bit of beef on
Lucky
a fucking
it wasn't
beef.
fucking gluten.
Exactly,
Like gluten-free
mate.
buns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
That's
But
fucked.
Caitlin was, and then they offered her a refund. She's like, I don't want my $5 back. It's like pretty bad you're giving out beef.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like she's not allergic to beef or anything like that. It's just an option, like a choice. But like, there's people that
But
would
that's what I mean. It could be an allergy thing.
And then
it's
some
also
other
just
chick was
busy.
like, oh, we'll rectify this for you. So Caitlin's like, sweet, thanks. They made her a normal garden, brought it out, and they came over and gave her a $5 note and walked away. And I was like, fucking
And that's
email
how
them. Like,
that's how Clutzys got loose change in his center console.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, anyway, went to Grill Balimba on Friday before that, and it was a lovely experience.
It was a one-off time.
Yeah, it was good. But
Actually, shout out to Grill Balimba, sponsor of this week's podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was going to say you can get their $5 thing, but isn't that over?
yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
It finished
Well, shout 'em out
Tuesday.
anyway.
Yeah, fuck them. But yeah, Saturday I did different market.
Oh, not Milton.
Markets on the Saturday. Oh, there's a twist to this story.
Oh, I know where this is going.
There's
I
a
know what
very
you've
big
done
twist to
Saturday.
this story. So Saturday I did all my fresh food grocery shopping at the West End markets, which is all right.
The Marketman.
Yeah, the Marketman, that's me. Did that. Wasn't too bad. And then went to the Milton market Saturday night for the Christmas markets. It was fucking busy, but I got pretty much all my Christmas shopping done before December. So
Nice. Fuck, that's awesome.
I don't know. I think I'm beating the system and I'm very happy for it. So it was pretty good. It was, real busy. I didn't actually get a chance to go into the bar because you couldn't take drinks around,
That's
and it
annoying.
was so busy.
that out.
There was like a lineup and shit, so just didn't do that. And then Sunday, I feel like I did something Sunday. Oh yeah, fuck! I actually had a big Sunday. Friend of mine, 2 friends of mine that married a few years ago, had their daughter's first birthday.
Nice.
So that was cool.
I actually saw you on Sunday as well.
Yeah,
Sunday
and then did a little exchange. Caught up with a mate of mine at Miss K's, and then just chilled. So I had a pretty chilled weekend.
One thing that's probably a good thing coming into the fucking.
I fucking need it, bro. We've got some big weekends coming up.
We do. One thing that I thought we should probably cover off is, and I probably should have told you about this before, but you'll know what I'm going to talk about. The thing that will be happening if we get 5,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
As we're recording this on Wednesday, how many are we at? We are at 4,802 followers. So there's 198 to go.
Yeah, we need it by next week.
People have been asking for a long time for nudity.
Yep.
And we can't disclose exactly what's going to happen, but we can confirm that nudity levels will be increased.
Nudity levels will be increased in a big way.
If we can get
to 5,000, it'll happen next week. So if you're listening to this on Friday, Saturday, whatever, we're probably going to record, I'd say, on Monday or Tuesday.
Yep.
So over the weekend, just fucking, I don't know, invite your mates, get them to come. And then, there's a very big possibility that some rigs could be getting shown in very special ways. But we need that extra 198 followers to hit that. So this is on you, Frothies.
We're contractually obliged to have 5,000 followers before it happens.
Yeah, it genuinely. So
over you guys.
Yeah. Please do that because it'll be fun. And I don't know, maybe speaking of that note, maybe we should get into something where we usually find out
feedback?
what people... Yeah, the feedback.
Have you got it up? Because I don't.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to start from the top.
Okay, I'll get it up. Actually, it would have been smart to see if anyone sent in a request for nudity in the...
Oh, they have.
Oh, we could have tied that in nicely, but just wasn't prepared, was I? Sorry about that.
Yep.
Anyway, take it away.
All right, I'll go top.
Yeah, I'm still trying to locate it, so...
All right, Ethan. Pack boys are... Well, I won't say that, but I do love them. Pack boys aren't fun, we'll say that, but I do love them. And found you on TikTok and I can't get enough. Keep up with the amazing podcast. Thank you so much.
I've caught up, so I'll go from the bottom. There's uneven number, so I'll do 3 here.
Yep.
Not enough beers or burping. Well, we're currently on the beers and we'll just do our best to do more burps. Needs more nudity and beers.
Well,
you know, the ball's in your court, guys. Ball's in your court. This one's quite good. Glad Darcy is back. Podcast is fuck with the Pack Boys. Guess who sent that in?
Who?
Toby Cook from the Pig Athletic Club.
Yeah, fuck.
Shouting you out.
So they sell themselves out. It's so funny. Harry Will said, we miss Darcy. He's got the apostrophe and he's put an E at the end. So that's interesting. And then McKim's hat's sold out. Now get some more shirts going, pretty please.
Maybe.
Possibility.
Maybe we can do some Clutzys market shirts.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
The Market Man.
The Market Man.
Love your work. On that note, my mate loves getting his arse eaten. I'm against it. Thoughts?
Loves getting his arse eaten. Never dabbled.
Never dabbled either.
I don't know. That's a little bit...
Yeah, I've never dabbled, so probably not in a position to speak.
As I've said, we're not here to kink shame, so probably don't shame your mate.
Yeah, if he wants to do it, let him do it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's worse things in the world.
Was that you two?
No, that was one. Great job on the hats, boys. You deserve it. P.S. Darcy is shit on the piss. Both of those statements are correct. Thank you very much.
Fuck yeah. We got tops as always, boys. And then our good friend the Sheriff. More of a question. Any plans on the next Frothies piss up together? I think we've been trying to plan it.
Yeah.
We actually really want to do one at the Caco again.
I actually spoke to Sterlo about a potential live show.
Yo.
I don't know if the date's locked in, but potentially our first show back next year at the start of January on a Friday arvo.
I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be
because we're going to try and do it before the end of the year.
Yeah, but there's so many Christmas parties and stuff.
We literally were going to record last night on Tuesday and there was a function on up here and we couldn't. So, like, good luck getting one on a Friday or a Saturday. And no one wants to come to a piss up midweek. So
yeah. So, we definitely have been thinking about we want to do it and we want to get the Frothies in. So I think it'll be awesome. So stay tuned for that, Sheriff. We definitely are working on that.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
You should do a post Ashes day one potty. Potentially we could record next week on Wednesday night.
We could do.
See how we go.
Potentially.
See how we go. Maybe we'll see how close we get into 5,000. Like if we're at 4,900 and something on Monday, then we'll record tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Love the potty, boys. Keep doing what you're doing and rip in. Fucking thank you very much.
Fucking cheers. Fuck the gap. Oath. And love the chat about afterlife. Wig me the fuck out. Talk about more wig out shit. Unfortunately, I haven't been on the conspiracy stick, so I don't really get the wig out stuff going.
Maybe we can do next week, new segment. What's your favourite conspiracy theory?
Oh, and we might need to bring in the bootstrap dribble for that.
Yeah. And so what we could do is put a post in Frothies and then call him in for that segment and talk to him about it and get his take on it.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
So maybe next week we'll do that.
Yeah.
Summer is around the corner. Klutz and a speedo for an episode would be good.
What was it?
Summer's around the corner. Klutzy in a speedo for an episode would be good.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Das, fuck your apostrophe and for ditching us. Hashtag dickhead of the week.
Oh.
I was going to pay you out, but you've got, 691. I thought it was 619, and that was a nod to Rey Mysterio, but you can go and get fucked.
When's the next lot of baggies or even t-shirts coming?
I don't know. We didn't expect to sell out in 4 minutes.
We didn't expect that. We have asked about the possibility of hats, and
it's not looking good, guys.
Christmas and Chinese New Year are not that fond of Australia.
I don't think the baggies will be making a return anytime soon.
No, definitely not. Unfortunately, as we said, stoked with how it went. Pretty disappointed heaps of people missed out though, because there was a lot of people that missed out that really wanted them. And yeah, feel pretty shit for that, but also very grateful that everyone got on board.
Yeah.
But we will start thinking of something else.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of ideas, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And the other one, be honest for Klutz, how far down your leg does your cock hang? Love the potty, boys. Well, I actually have an inverted penis, so it's within my own body. So I don't know, -10.
This one says, if we subscribe to the Patreon, do we get a cheeky Klutz and Das nude? No. But I actually did sign us up for Patreon last week.
Oh, true.
So if I can get this is going to be a busy as fuck week because it's Wednesday. I've got to get this out Friday, but I've also got to pack fucking 50 more hats. So I'll try and get the extended version of the Froth line on the Patreon this week. Also on that topic, I reckon from now on, if you call him with a shit froth, we'll leave it in for the Patreon.
And we're just going to roast the fuck out of you.
Rip you to shreds. So.
I don't know. We might lose some listeners, but also at the same time, we might gain some. And it's not like we're personally attacking you. It's like we're personally going to fucking wreck you.
Also, on the Patreon, I've been looking at it. I think we do like $1 a week. Like we just make it like the minimum amount, like $4 a month or whatever. So it's just about if people want to see that, the extended thing.
Cool.
Getting one of those hats was more stressful than getting Splendid tickets, more nudity. Yeah, that was fucked.
Yeah, it was. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I literally got 100 emails. I get an email every time someone places an order in 4 minutes. So, yeah.
Fuck yeah. We got Grow Up. Yeah, no. And Love the Potty, restock the hats ASAP, fellas. Yeah, on that, I think we can't, if we were to restock, we couldn't even get them until March. Literally March or April next year. So it's a bit too fucked.
We might try and do something else, but I don't know what the fuck we're going to do. But we'll look at something. Was that 2? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Now, Big D Mackenzie. Brilliant art. Saturday night, race 6, number 4. Don't know where it is. Probably Redcliffe or Albion. But shout out to him. He rode another horse.
He's on fire.
Last Saturday and won. And I put $5 in. And he won. It was paying 7, so 35. And then I had a little dabble in Shatin and pulled out $200. And the funny thing was, I set a budget.
Shatin it in.
I set a budget for myself for the week at Straddie, and I had $13 left in my account, and then 200 was in there the next day. It just got me through the last few days of Straddie. So
that's awesome.
Shout out, brilliant art. This one's from Luke Frisbee. Not really a question or feedback, but he's just said, you can't stand backwards on stairs. Let that sink in.
You can't stand backwards on stairs.
So no matter which way you're facing on stairs, you're facing forwards.
Oh my God. Dude, I was thinking, I was like, bro, when I'm going up the stairs and I just stand there, I'm not falling backwards. I'm okay, I was on a completely different train thought. But yeah, fuck. Alrighty, BBB piss card at New Farm. Don't piss the sheets, give him heaps, love the potty. Maybe we should do it.
Maybe we
That'd be
should.
a funny thing to do one day.
Maybe we should just do a big meetup at New Farm Park.
That'd be
as well.
fucking sick because
Just
you can drink at the
maggot.
park. Yeah. And then we can do run it straight challenges.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Bundy Dribbler. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to do two in a row
Yeah,
here.
you're right. Yeah.
Would you be an old man sugar baby for enough money to never work again? I think it's the easiest answer ever. Oh, well, sugar babies don't always have to do the sexual thing. So I could give a lot of meaningful conversation and go out to nice dinners and make myself look pretty for him. But keep your little pecker away from me.
Yeah.
So, yes, I could do
inverted
it.
pecker.
But I would be the biggest cock tease that planet Earth has ever seen.
You already are, but more hats, champ. Don't appreciate the champ, but we'll see what we can do. And this one's from the Bundy Dribbler. You don't know what you have till it's gone. Missed you, Das.
There we go.
Glad to be back. I fucking missed you guys. I got back on Saturday and I sorted out our website and stuff for the hat launch, and I was like watching podcasts back. I was like, fuck, I'm just itching to get behind the mic.
Back. Yeah, it's good to have you back.
That's
and then
us.
the last one,
Yeah, sorry.
more Darcy.
Oh, 2 in a row. There you go.
Love that.
One other thing I wanted to quickly bring up was, do you remember last time we recorded, this is 2 weeks ago, do you remember what happened when we were heading home?
Was that
Near
when
the Paddo Bowl?
Oh, was that when the chick pulled out in front? Yeah. Bro.
We're sitting at the lights down here at the Caxton. We get a green light and Clutzys goes to like turn across traffic.
Oh,
and this
my
lady's
God.
just gone straight through a red, turn left, like she's turning left where we're turning right. But as she's like turning left, she's realised what she's done and put her hand up to like be like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, I'm sorry. And then taken the
Yeah, it was
too
fun.
wide.
So she's trying to go on like the Hale Street on ramp from if you're coming from Paddington towards the city, and she's gone left onto there. I had the green arrow. I've gone right, and I've just fucking honked the shit out of the horn, and she's just reacted, and she's just gone straight up on the side of the road,
Proper like 2 wheels on the road, 2 wheels on
scraping the shit out of her car. And I was like, holy fuck. But you know what? That brings me on to my next thing. Today is the first day
of summer.
Since that's true. When was that? Not last week, the week before, on a Thursday night,
something like
if I
that.
believe.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday night. Yeah.
Every day since the day after, which I think was the Friday, I have seen a car accident during the working week.
Really?
At least one.
Every day.
Every day. Today was the first day I haven't seen. No, I did see a car accident today when I was going to work this morning. Every single day. On the fucking Centenary Highway and Ipswich Motorway.
Shithole.
I actually was like, it's ridiculous. One of my friends works at Courier Mail, God rest her soul. And
Is she dead?
well, she works for the Courier Mail. She works for the fucking News Corp Murdochs.
Yeah,
you know,
righto.
she's long gone,
What
baby.
about new media? Podcast, new media. Get with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Fuck them. Anyway, so yeah, I messaged her, and the other day I messaged her and I was like, just went past a crash between Sumner Park and Omni. I was like, oh, do you know anything about this? She's like, no, what? And I was like, oh, I just got through it. There was a truck and 3 or 4 other vehicles, and it's like it took me 40 minutes to go a kilometre because it was across both lanes of traffic. And then next thing I know, I get home, breaking news. Blah. She was like, yeah, you were the breaking news about the car accident.
Breaking news.
Yeah, so then I was just being like, oh, that's pretty cool. No one was injured, I don't think. But it's just fuck. Like this morning, there was a truck. If anyone knows, when you're going, you can either go to Ipswich or you can take the Warrego Highway exit, and there's like a big ramp overpass going over the top of the Ipswich motorway. A truck hit a car, so the car's into the guardrail on the bridge on one side and the truck's in on the other one. And this is at fucking 5:45 in the morning. Traffic's fucked. I was just around the corner from work and I texted my boss. I was like, hey man, like it's a fucking prank. I got there and he goes, yeah, fuck, I know there was a prank. I just missed out on going to that. Like I just missed the exit and I went the other way. I was like, fuck. But like, it's just fun. Even I was meant to bring it up on the podcast last week, but old people and driving.
Yeah, especially when it's fucking raining, which it has been.
Oh man, I actually got cut off again the other day. So, you know when you come off the Centenary Highway and you can go either right towards Toowong at the roundabout or left and then go up towards Stewart Home, like Mount Crease way.
Yeah.
So there's a right-hand turning lane and it's very, very easily recognisable that it's a right-hand turning lane.
Big arrow.
Yeah, big fucking arrows. and the other lane just goes straight ahead towards Mount Cootha. I've been following this old codger. He's probably in his 60s. And, you know, when he got out of the car after his accident, he didn't seem too frazzled. But he was a fucking prick. That's what he was. And anyway, I followed him on the highway from probably just past the Indooroopilly on-ramp to wherever he crashed at that right turning lane. And he was just all over the shop. And I couldn't get into the other lanes because there was cars. And I was like, fuck, like I'm almost there. I'm just going to ride this out. Yeah. Anyway, I go into the right turning lane. He's in front of me going straight ahead. Then all of a sudden he puts the indicator on, cuts in front of me. So I put the brakes on. And I'm like, holy fuck, I'm about to witness an accident. Bloke's coming the other way and he slammed on the brakes and he's just gone fucking straight into the side of this bloke. Fuck. And I've gone and checked on the old fella first because I'm like, you know, like,
old fella, yeah.
I understand, like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like old people, generally speaking, suck at driving.
Yeah.
And I was just checking to see if he was all sweet. And he was an absolute fucking prick towards me. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go check on the other fella. Other blokes all fucking shook up and everything. And I was like, dude, like, it's all good. I'll be your witness. Like, this dude's fucked up.
Yeah.
And anyway, the old fella comes down the hill and the other bloke's just like, what were you thinking? He goes, what do you mean? Didn't do anything. And I was like, oh, this will be interesting. And he goes, mate, what were you thinking? I was so stupid. Like, you just fucking cut in front of another driver and cut in front of me. And I was like, yeah, actually, he did cut in front of me. And then this bloke's like, no, man, you crashed into me. Like, it's not my fault. And I was like, I'm going to be the witness. And it was your fucking fault. And he was just like, all taken aback. And I gave my details to the other fella. Poor bloke's pulled out his fucking diary and he's like shaking everywhere, writing shit down. And I was like, dude, like, you're G. And anyway, we're going through it. And this old dude, he's just like, oh, I'm not at fault here. And I was like, I'm going to write a statement. You fucked up. I was
You're
like, bro, you cut in front of... He's like, what did I do? I was like, you fucking cut me off first of all. There's a right-hand turning lane. Like, turn right from the right-hand turning. It really got me fired up.
I can tell.
Like, I'm a 26-year-old bloke telling some 60-year-old fuck how to drive a car. Yeah. And like... I don't know. Some people say I'm not the best at driving, but fuck, I'm not going in front of cars. Oh, it's just absolutely fucked, mate. I've just been seeing way too many accidents on the road. Take care. The Christmas holidays are coming up. Grow up. Drive a bit slower. It's wet. Fucking, I don't know. Just sort yourselves
out. If it's flooded, forget it.
No, if it's flooded, floor it.
Stella, do you think maybe we could have another beer, please?
Fuck. Tell you what, the Caxton Hotel is just second to none.
We are coming live from the Caxton Hotel as always.
Shit's on that fucking shithole called the Paddo Tavern.
Where's there's an empty glass just there. Someone's left that there with can we please try the Pavlova sour? Yeah. Thank you. Fuck. Did you hear that? The fucking service at this place, second to none.
Actually ridiculously good.
Before we get into the froths.
Yep.
I've been going for 42 minutes, should we?
Actually, there was one thing I forgot to bring up.
Yeah, you go.
It's from the Milton Markets.
Mine's got nothing in relation to this week, so we can talk about it next week.
It was from the Milton Markets. I got sucked into signing something.
Signing something?
Yeah, I signed my life away.
Oh, God. What for?
To end the Chinese Communist Party. I was just walking between the aisles, and then there's like this little tent, and I sort of saw them. And I was like, don't look. And I'm with Caitlin, and I sort of caught one of them out of the corner of my eye. She's like, hey, you over there? Come on. And I was like, oh, fuck you.
I'm in too deep now.
And then I was just like, I felt, because Caitlin was looking at this stall, and I didn't want to drag her away because I think she ended up buying something from there. Right. And I was like, fuck, like I can't, I've just got to cop this. And she's like, sign this, like, and the Chinese Communist Party, and she's just going on and on and on and on. And I was like, holy fuck, what am I doing? There's like blokes meditating behind there. She's like, oh, this happened, they kill people. I'm like, yeah, like everyone fucking knows. It's pretty cooked. But China, my name is not Josh Clutterbuck, and I didn't sign that. I got signed against my will to sign that, so don't come after me on any social media. That was something they also kept saying, was you can't do this on Facebook because China doesn't have Facebook. And I was like, fuck, I'm sorry that this is also cooked, but like, fuck, man, like everyone knows that place is fucked up. Yeah. I just somehow now have my name associated to it, so that sucks. But I did get given a free little peace sign.
Oh, so it's all worth it.
Yeah, it is all worth it. Apparently, it means I'm strong, compassionate, and something else. And it's blue and a little bit white, and it looks like a snowflake if you put it in the sunlight.
There you
correctly.
Go.
So,
shout out the China Communist Party.
Yes, yeah, sponsor of this week's podcast.
Nothing, you fucking flogs.
Yeah, exactly.
for the froths, what do we want to do with this? Because there's so many. When do we want to
Okay.
start? Just like start on Friday or something?
I feel like we should start from Friday, which was
it just says Friday.
Cheetah print dancing on
Which
the
is good.
people who after.
If you, so we're gonna
26.
we're gonna start on Friday, and if yours didn't, we did say that we weren't gonna read any, listen to any because I was going away.
Jeez, we got a few messages about that. But I don't know.
If you,
That's the problem with today's generation is you don't fucking listen.
if you genuinely think that your froth was unbelievable and needed to be involved in the podcast and we didn't listen to it, send us a DM and I will listen to it on my own. And then if it's good, we'll play it next week.
I was going to say if they do
And it's bad. What's the
you will get
punishment?
roasted the fuck out of. Like,
Yeah, if you message us, we'll listen to it either way next week.
yeah,
And because you will be hearing it for the first time, you can determine
yeah,
if
okay,
it was good or not.
okay. We're going to limit it to 5
Yeah, sure.
because a lot of people will probably say the froths are good,
Yeah.
but then they also won't
Wake
remember.
up to yourself. Yeah.
But we do love all the froths.
We do love the froths. And I can't wait to have the Patreon with all of them included, including
Yes.
the roast. Okay, Friday, 8:25 a.m.
G'day, gentlemen. Just on a fucking wholesaler run at work today.
Nice.
Just on a podcast. Just give you the part about the most fucked up place I've woken up in. Well, I woke up in the cop shop one night after a fucking great innings. In the fucking cells. But I had a pillow and a blanket. It was fucking, nice. Thank you very much, Mr. Copperman. Yeah. Apparently, I was so fucking blind that I walked to the cop shop from the fucking pub, or wherever the fuck I was, and asked for a lift home, but because I didn't have my phone or my wallet on me, because my missus had it and fucking went for walkies home, well, they didn't know where I lived, and I couldn't fucking tell them my name because I was just too sore. Yeah, I woke up in a cop shop and I thought I'd fucking king hit someone, and then a nice little policewoman was like, "Oh no, we just didn't know where you lived and we couldn't get you home." I was like, yeah, right. Anyway, that's the most fucked up place I've woken up in. You?
Can you imagine waking up in a jail cell and going to the thing and like leaning on the door and it just opens? Like, is it unlocked?
That'd be so funny.
You're like,
Fuck, that's a little bit wholesome though.
What? Yeah, that is. Good on the cops for fucking looking after
Yeah,
you.
but cops get such a bad name.
do,
There's
yeah.
only- It's like school. There's the 4%ers.
Yeah, exactly.
And those 4% really give the cops a bad name.
Yeah, they do. Shout out to Queensland Police Service. Before we cover off this froth, we're just going to try this froth.
It's the latest sour from Revel that
Pavlova
somehow
sour.
has to follow strawberries and
Yeah,
cream.
fucking
Unlucky
good
Pavlova
luck.
sour.
Oh, Stella with the eyebrow raise. Okay. See where your fucking allegiance lies.
Hey, it's pretty fucking good. Oh my god,
I
that's
got to drive home. Is it bad?
no, it's only 5.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be sweet.
That's
Really
For five,
nice.
that's good.
That's awesome.
I like that a lot.
That's really tasty.
Do you have a lot downstairs? I might get some for Christmas. Yeah, this could be my Christmas.
Oh, that's a huge call. Sterling from the Caxton has said it's better than the Mango Mac.
It is good. It is good. This
Speaking
is gonna be
of-
my Christmas Day beer, I think.
We get more.
Go Die Hard Dribble here.
Yes, the
Fuck
Die
week,
Hard.
man.
Oh,
That
fuck you.
fuck. All I want to say is, having a few beers with the boys. How fucked is it from Shapes to bring up the extra flavours, the barbecue new flavour, all them other flavours, and then just take them away? Heaps marketing scheme, but fuck them for doing it, because I'll still smash barbecue Shapes so there's no tomorrow. But when they brought out the shit barbecue flavour, smash that. It was like, come back. Nah, original's still good.
Yep.
But they brought back the original, and I was like, it's even better now. Anyway,
You don't know what you got until it's gone.
piss the sheets. Oh no, don't piss the sheets. Unless you're wine drunk, then play on. Give them heaps. Play on, boys.
I'm actually with that. Like, great ploy by Arnott's with the shapes.
The one thing I'm not with is him saying fuck the Wheatman.
Yeah.
So the Dolby Diehards is the rugby league team out there.
Ah, right.
They do have the club, like I don't know, but everyone gets around the Wheatman more because, well, they're better.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say that, but my allegiance is to the Dolby Wheatman.
I'm.
And that's all I'm going to say.
I pledge my alliance to the Dolby Wheatman and cheese and bacon shapes. What's your favourite shape?
Oh, barbecue.
Yeah.
Love barbecue. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just because it's like fucking popping in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm a cheese and bacon guy. I also love barbecue, but cheese and bacon's my favourite.
Yeah, Lucy goes here.
Saturday, 12:48 a.m.
Hey boys, it's Caxton Cocksucker here. Just
Welcome
wondering, what's the most disrespectful things you've done on the piss to your missus? Because tonight, I'm pretty drunk at the moment, and I accidentally pissed in her bag when we were at my mum's house, in her clothes bag. So,
In a
probably
clothes
going to kill
bag.
tonight. So this might be the last time you ever hear from me. So if the Caxton Cocksucker never rings again, that is why I've been murdered.
Holy
Bye,
fuck.
boys. Sheets in
Jesus.
your cheeks, and don't piss sheets.
Most
Love you.
Most disrespectful thing I've ever done to my missus.
on the piss.
I don't know. I'm a pretty respectful guy.
I think I'm usually pretty good.
There'd be a few though, for sure.
Oh, actually, this is pretty bad. A few years ago, it wasn't anything like abusive or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
To start off with.
Rather clear that up.
Yeah, have to clear that off. Not an abusive man. A few years ago, I was at a 21st for a girl I used to work with who became friends with my ex, and one of my other exes used to work with the girl whose 21st it was as well. And anyway, ex was there, my missus at the time was there, and then we all went to go out to the valley. My sister was there. So I was splitting an Uber with my sister and my missus, and then my ex jumped in the Uber as well and just made my missus at the time incredibly uncomfortable. And I was just like chatting to her, and then I don't remember much of the conversation, but apparently like she was bringing up shit from the past and stuff, and it was, and then we got out, and I just got like fucking sprayed, and I was just like, yeah, it's probably not a good move. Like, apologies, sorry. But that's probably the worst thing I've done. I don't know. I try to be quite respectful.
Yeah, same. If you ask my missus, it'd probably be a different story, but I don't really have anything that comes to front of mine. I'm sure there'd be a number of occasions where I was blind and she wasn't, and I was just being a prick, but nothing like too bad. This one's from Saturday at 9.
Hey, going cunts, it's the Durry Lord 12 here. Just letting you know that I'm fucked up. The first time caller, long time fuckwit. Just want to let you know the most fucked up ever thing I've ever done when I'm flying off my fucking head. When I was 16, I was at a fucking mate's birthday party. First time evolving myself into the old vodka. Had a mad spew in the fucking sink. Spewed up some sausages that I fucking eaten. And, bloody, I hate the cunts because, fucking why not cunts? I'm a fucking weapon.
That literally makes me feel
Keep up
sick.
the good work, boys. Love you. Love you long time. Suck you off in the next station, you dogs.
Thank you, Trent from Punchy.
I don't know how I feel about that, Froth.
No, I have this weird thing about vomit, and I feel physically sick thinking about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've done anything worse than that on the piss, probably, but...
Yeah, g'day, Triple B blokes and listeners at home. It's the Bolter Brute back again with another weekly ramble. Now, tonight, I'll be honest, I had a beer. And I said to the boys, hey, let's wrestle. And bit of grog, bit of wrestling with the boys never goes down well. And I kick on the biggest bloke in the yard, my best mate, who's probably about 40 kilos heavier than me. And let's just say it didn't end well for me. And you boys know the feeling. Like, a lot of you listeners probably know the feeling as well when you want to get a bit of a wrestle. I wrestled this bloke. He choked me out twice. And I definitely concussed myself then. And then I picked on a bloke similar size, maybe a bit smaller, and because I was a little bit concussed and a bit dazed and confused, I may have had my head slammed against a recliner and further concussed myself, and I'm reeling in the effects right now. But that's just life. You know, you get knocked down, you get a concussion, you get back up, you walk it off like a champion, and you keep going, keep having a few frothies, and then you pass out once you get home. Anyway, boys, love your potty, keep up the great work, and
Gordon-
in your cheeks,
Gordon Tallis would be proud.
give them heaps.
Fucking oath. I remember being at was it Rinya Boys? Was
Yeah,
that their first
yeah,
or
yeah.
second house?
First was Bromar.
Yeah, Bromar. Being at Bromar, and they were like a
The
couple of
house
weeks
was
out
so
from being moving out to Warringah. And I think Maddo and Hamish were wrestling.
Geordie.
Geordie and Hamish, sorry. And I remember I was sitting there watching the cricket, just blind eyes, and hear this big like crash, and everyone was like, "Oh fuck!" Went in there. Our mate Hamish is not a big person at all. He's He's like a little hamster.
Yeah.
And there was a human hamster-sized hole in the wall.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
That was one of the funnest piss ups I've ever had. I think we went out the Friday night, Saturday morning. Lockie Holiday, who lived in that house, put a message in the group chat like first thing in the morning. Woke up so hung. Lockie's just sent through a message saying, "Who wants to get shit your pants drunk?" And everyone was like, "Keen." And he was like, "Open house at our place tonight," and it just fucking escalated beyond
I
belief.
miss those piss-offs.
Oh. 2:19 a.m. Sunday.
Hey boys, it's the Schooner Scammer here. You might remember me from the bloke who sang the horses with you
That was great.
a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, the Schooner Scammer is a bit more serious this time. Nah, watching the sunset, 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 sunset. Sing it, boys.
Walking on beaches, 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 beaches.
Yeah. All right, boys. A few questions. First one. Do you guys remember when KFC had the inflatable fielders?
Yes.
So you would blow up a big thing.
And you put water in the bottom of them.
And air.
Yeah.
Brett Lee, I think it was Andrew Simons, and I can't remember the other.
Bring it back.
Fuck, that's gun.
You'd blow up.
Maybe we should get blow-up fielders of ourselves.
Like tackle-sized bags then. That's the first thing.
That was sick.
Next thing. All right. What? Whoa. What was that? Next thing is, what is the time? I don't even know anything, to be honest. I just wanted to say that. I've got me point across. Just please, Clutzy, Dust, please give me some airtime.
Oh, that's I like that, Froth.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not bad. Look,
usually we say fucking get your planning together a bit better, but
he started strong. Look, the finish not as strong, but all in all, a good
6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely.
Pushing on a 7. Those KFC things, that was a fucking good memory.
That was sick.
Took me back.
Hey, Clark, hey, Dusty, Big Al here.
Hey, Big Al.
Hey, Big Al
I'm a bit of
Baloney.
a fuckhead. I didn't listen to the podcast before bloody old Darth went to Strathbroke Island, so I called up the Froth line and fucking didn't get to fucking go through. So the question for the boys is, when have you ever bought something and it turned out to be just utter shit? Like, I got one of those Manscaped fucking razors and everything because they say they don't nick your balls, and fuck me, I think me ball sack looks like a cheese grater, but the amount of fucking holes I accidentally put into it was not fucking fun at all. Anyway, love the potty, give them heaps, don't piss the sheets.
Fuck. If you're listening, Manscaped.
Yeah, Manscaped, sponsor us, but fucking send some help to that man's balls.
Oh, fuck.
Heaps of people were tagging us in their sponsorship thing the other week, but I don't know. Fuck, like, man.
I could use it.
Oh, same. I've got a fair amount of ball area to go across as well.
Also, arse area.
Yeah, fuck
Cheek,
yeah.
cheek.
Dude, you know what would be sick if we got to fucking shave each other's arseholes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
would
no,
be mad.
fuck. But dude,
something you bought that was
that's
shit.
so fucked. Because like you see them preach all the time about
They're
how it's
big
like
as well.
Yeah,
They're
man, they're
everywhere.
massive.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're shaving incorrectly or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, aren't you meant to like fucking just pull the skin up a bit and have it nice
Surely,
and flat?
if someone else is a Manscaped user, reach out. I'd love to hear more about it.
But what's something I bought?
I'm trying to think something I bought that was really shit.
Oh, there's been. It's hard to specify one thing. Hey, like I've had a fair few things in my time that have just been utter shit.
Think of anything.
Oh, so
I'm pretty bad. Like not bad, but like if I say I buy a shirt that I like a t-shirt, and I just like the way it fits and feels, I'll just buy 10 of them. You know what I mean? Like I'll find a brand that I like.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm only wearing that brand.
That's fair though.
So I don't often get stitched up by stuff like that. Actually,
things-
YKTR are bad for that. I've ordered some like medium shirts
Yeah.
that are like to my knees, and then other ones that come that are like fucking painted on.
Really?
Yeah, they just change their cuts and shit. Like
That's
fucking
shit.
does my head in. Yeah.
That's really shit.
So annoying. Like I don't understand if you've got a different fit and one's like you order a medium, it's too small. So like,
Specify
next time
that
I get a
shit.
large.
Yeah.
And then you get a large and it's fucking swimming on you. Like what's going on?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Probably like some fucking Xbox controllers or something.
Yeah, some like dodgy ones.
Actually, yeah. No, I know something. Fucking the Elder Scrolls Online was a game. It was fucking meant to be the next best thing. Awesome. Fucking shithole. Shit heap. Terrible game. Ruined the
Shit
whole
heap.
fucking experience for me. And I never went back to playing Skyrim or anything like it again because I'm still fucking
Still
crying.
hurting. Okay. Technically we're at Sunday 10 a.m. so we're getting through them, which is good.
Hey boys, this is Loza from Victoria. I'm
Loza.
currently on my first and only night of schoolies because I have to go back to work on Monday.
Oh,
And
fuck that.
I'm at the bus stop. Dickhead of the week, the bus driver of the bus I was meant to get to go to the beach with all of my friends. All my friends were already there, and now I'm sitting in a bus stop alone, drinking Canadian clubs alone, and it's the worst. So, dickhead of the week, anyone but me. I'm just trying to have a really good time, but I hope you guys are having a lovely podcast. I wish I had some fucking beer, because the CCs are like making my teeth feel gross, so that's yuck, might brush my teeth on the way there. Yeah, have a good one, boys.
To be honest,
Also, I feel that actually.
I was going to say the opposite. Like I'm all for a fucking CC.
I was gonna say
Depends.
RTDs, ready to, like they're ready to drink.
Yeah.
Like if I have them, I wake up the next day feeling furry as fuck. Like,
yeah, true.
And I can feel it as well.
If I'm ordering an RTD, I'm past the point. I've got to be at a point where I'm just like I don't care what happens for the rest of the night or tomorrow. I just want to drink an RTD.
Yeah.
Last time I was drinking Canadian Club on tap. I tried to go from Brisbane City north to my mother's house, which there's no train lines near, and I came to south outside of a train station. I caught a train in the complete wrong direction. I was walking the street going, where the fuck am I? Why am I here? I'm going home.
CCs are great like that.
They are. Hopefully they're on the bar tab at the Christmas party we're having.
Yeah, fuck.
Friday. Well, this is technically anyway.
Still funny this.
Still fun
I just want you guys to make me feel not so bad about what I just did. So, just getting with a guy, and, you know, it's been a long time since I've been with a guy. I've been with girls mostly, so joke's on you, MILF Hunter. I go both ways. Anyways, yeah, we were just, macking on, and I accidentally grabbed his pecs as if they were boobs.
His what?
So,
His peck.
had to kind of play that off as like, did you work out or what? Anyway, so that was kind of awkward. He looked petrified. I felt so embarrassed. Do you have any embarrassing sexist stories, I suppose, because that was literally fucked.
I see. So
I missed a bit of that call.
Swings both ways and hasn't been with a guy in ages and went to grab his boobs, but like
That's
not
so
a
funny.
girl, yeah.
Fucking hell, that's
That is funny
awesome.
as, embarrassing sex stories.
Like
I don't
that.
have sex, so
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've got any really.
I also don't really get embarrassed.
I've said it many times. I don't really fucking give a shit about myself. I don't really get embarrassed.
wait
So
till
you
you
just
see
got to play it
next
off.
No,
I got
I
nothing to hide.
But that is
No, there was just the time that I dry humped a chick on a couch at
and look like Kath and Kim. Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
that's
covered that
probably
off
the
now,
most
yeah.
embarrassing one I've done.
I think that's.
Oh, actually, no. One of my similar sort of thing. One of my exes was one of our mates' cousins. And when we first started going out, I used to get very touchy-feely. And apparently one night at the Flying Cock, while you were DJing, actually, downstairs, we were sitting down having drinks, and I think we fell over on the floor, hooking up in front of him, and we're just like on the floor going at it. And the next day, he like sent me this massive message, just being like, "That is so disrespectful." Blah,
This is
blah, blah.
also at the Flying Cock, not the main bar.
Not the main, like the downstairs where it's
sitting
chill
area,
as. Yeah. So I got roasted for that by our mate, and I immediately, like, every time I drink now, I think of that sort of thing, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I can't do that again.
Hi boys, I'm all revved up. I've just been in Mines for a weekend, heading down to Sunny Coast from Western Queensland for 21st.
Fuck yeah.
Stuck one fucking slow cars going out past fucking Kilcoy. But I was wondering, what is, your boys pretty old, so you've all been through all the 21st things,
Pretty
but
old.
what is your favourite 21st memory?
Fuck, I have so many. So many.
Favorite 21st memory.
I'm just going to rattle off a few quick ones. One of our mates from school tried to fight my dad at my 21st.
Really?
Yeah, Tim Jewett tried to fight my dad. I got a PlayStation for my birthday, and there was like 6 of us sitting. I had my 21st at home, was sitting in my room playing it, and Dad came in. Dad was maggot. Had like a sliding door in my old bedroom. He just opened it and he set the door like fucking swaying. He's like, mate, it's all good now, but I just want to let you know that I nearly just had to punch Tim Good in the head. That was the one where same fucking person, Tim Good and Josh Tregenza, got into a bit of a fight, and Tregor poured a drink on Tim's head from behind, and Tim spun around and had a glass of red wine and tried to throw it on Tregor and covered someone's auntie in red wine. She had to go home.
That's fucked.
What else? Fuck, there was a few. Trying to think of where other people had their 21st.
One of my favourites was Ben Hicks's 21st. It was out in the bush near, so he's from Kingaroy, and there was this place probably like half an hour from Kingaroy. It was a racetrack, and they hired out the racetrack because there was
That's
no
right,
races, and you got
yeah.
to camp there. And it was like, there's like all the boys from school that I was real good mates with, like everyone I played footy with. And we just got all these hay bales, and then just like, we're running at each other with hay bales, throwing hay at each other. And then we just get someone, I think I've said it before, but you just had someone standing in the middle, and it was like a tackle circle, but like everyone was fucking blind. It was like 3 a.m. in the morning, and you just get blindsided from everyone. Everyone's just like laughing, getting tackled on hay. That was fun.
Sam Barker swam a lap in the lap pool, fully clothed, at the Taylor Range at the Gap. I think it was Ben's 21st.
Yep.
Fuck, there's
Dude,
so
I
many.
enjoyed actually my 21st when we went. So we had that weekend. It was at the Ashgrove Bowls Club. That was fun. But then the next day we did that. What was that part of the Sandstone Point Hotel Festival we went to?
That's right.
Castaway.
Castaway,
And
yeah,
then
with Golden
Dad, I think I've
Features.
said it before, but Dad rocked up with an esky full of beers for us and dropped us to the valley. That was fucking sick.
That was sick.
There's been a few,
There's
like,
been heaps.
there's been some
And it's
fucking
also like
sick ones.
6 years ago, so
Yeah.
like we won't even be
Hard to
remembering
remember.
it. Yeah.
We had a mate, actually, he had an American themed 21st.
Yeah.
And we had one of our
Whose?
that was Toffles.
Yeah, right.
That's when we found out that brother Dominic was a pedophile.
Yeah. Fuck. One of the brothers
One of the
from the
brothers
school
from
we
the
went
school, and then it all fucking came crumbling down after that.
Yeah, Jesus.
But the reason why I remember this one, like, there's some really good costumes there, and bit controversial, but one of our favourite ones was 3 of the boys rocked up where someone was dressed as an aeroplane. That was our Sri Lankan mate, and then Sammy, and then 2 of the other boys were dressed as the Twin Towers. So that was
What about
that was pretty good.
Sam Barker's 18th one? It was, the theme was S&B, and I came dressed as Fat Sam. Stole one of his old shirts. Maybe we should put it in the group chat for next week, and we'll think of, like, I'm sure there's more fucked up 21st stories.
Yeah, definitely.
Sunday, 11:51 a.m.
G'day, gentlemen. Bundy Dribble here.
Bundy
I got my
Dribble.
new segment, King and the Ox. The boys will explain how this works. I'm going to read out my...
So basically what it is Bundy Dribble's going to hit us with like a occasion and a time.
Okay.
Like it might be kick on 3 a.m. and then we have to both pick a song.
Oh,
that will fit
wow.
the thing. I feel like as well, this one we haven't prepared for, but from moving forward, we should do it in Frothy so we can come and play it on here and everyone can hear it.
Scenario for you, they're going to play a song, and we're going to vote who wins. Alright, so here's the scenario.
Oh, everyone's going to vote.
We've woken up, hung as anything, but you have to back up in 2 hours. What is the song you are playing to get yourself out of bed, get a stomach full of food, and get back on it? Cheers, boys.
2 hours though. See, I'd almost...
Nah, alright, so the first problem is you don't have to be out of bed in 2 hours if you're going to back up. You got to get up fucking straight away.
Here, do you want to put it in here? Do you have a song in mind?
Maybe. I usually go for just fucking like heart-stopping bangers or just shit to really get me.
I'm picturing 2 weekends time when I wake up after my staff Christmas party and have to then back up for the boys' lunch what I'm going to want to listen to.
So what I like to do, because I like to get something that gets the heart pumping
I can imagine you in the shower, like...
Yeah, and then if we just skip a little bit along through this.
Maybe brushing your teeth.
So this is Techno Viking by Will Sparks. This is something I've been listening to a bit to get me amped. Yeah, so that's my sort of vibe.
Fuck, I'm on the spot now because I was going to go a similar vibe to that, but I'll go something different for argument's sake. I'm thinking something along the lines of this. Something that's a bit nostalgic and is still like a bit up tempo to really get you going. And this is what I'm thinking.
Oh, nice, dude.
Let's go.
That's fucking good. I was literally just thinking because I was like, hang on. Mine would have been Kickstarts by example if we're going that sort of vibe.
Yeah. This is like it's early morning. Like fuck, get in the shower. Let's fucking go again.
So
it gets
yeah, dude. That's don't even bother voting. That's the winner.
Ready?
Yeah.
So I put my faith in something I know. I'm living on such sweet nothing.
Can I just say, this is probably one of the most underrated albums of all time.
If you hear this song and don't want to get on the piss, there's something fucking seriously wrong with you. Get your head checked.
Dude.
You're giving me.
But I brought this up before. This Calvin Harris album, and then also David Guetta's fucking... What album's this one? Nothing But the Beat 2012 and Calvin Harris 18 Months are two of the greatest albums of all time. Give me a bad song on either of them. You
Don't
can't.
at me.
Don't at me. You literally can't.
Good segment. Great segment.
I love it.
Maybe we don't get no early. Like it's good to be put on the spot.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. But okay. Sunday at 4:38 p.m. Oh, sorry.
Caffeinated and freshly masturbated.
Is this the grub?
I've just got a bit of a joke for you this week. So there's this guy, he goes over to Thailand for a bit of a boys' trip. When he gets back, he's a bit crook, so he goes to the doctor's. Doctor runs a few tests and he says, oh, you've got AIDS, you've only got a week to live. He says, bullshit. He goes, no, you've got AIDS, you've only got a week to live. How do you think you've got it? He goes, well, I just got back from Thailand. One of the nights I was over there, I got a bit carried away. Next minute, I'm taking up the blurter from a ladyboy. He goes, oh, Christ. He goes, yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. Like, I've got a wife and kids. I want to die with sudden dignity. What am I going to tell him? The doctor says to him, just tell him you've got the new strand that's coming out of Europe. It's called B52. He says, B52? He said, yep, tell him you got B52. So he says, rightio. He leaves the doctor searching. He thinks, what am I going to do? I've only got a week to live. So he goes straight to the bank, gets all his money out, goes down to the pub and starts playing the pokies. He's there slapping away. Next minute it goes off, lights, sirens, all the bells and whistles, carrying on. And the manager runs over and switches it off and says, oh, congratulations, sir, you've just won $100,000. He says, oh, thanks. He goes, oh, well, aren't you excited? He goes, oh, well, I've only got a week to live. He says, oh, well, what do you got? He goes, oh, I've got B52. He goes, oh, fuck me, you've won the meat tray as well.
That's good.
That is good.
That's
That's
good.
really good. The fucking camera's just died as well. Just so
Classic.
annoying. So shout out to that person who caught up with the shit thing because I might leave it for a bit and then put the other battery in. Sunday, 9:25 p.m.
G'day, Cousins. It's the Bunya Bandit here.
G'day, Bunya Bandit.
Mate, rough weekend at the office. Had a big old fight with the rants.
Oh no.
Then fucked off and went to a friend's birthday. Had a hoot at the time, which was awesome. And got a fat HSP from that dodgy ass shithole in the middle of the bow.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And got the missus to pick me up, which was nice. But then, smashed that whole fucker down on the 25-minute drive back to her place and wake up the next morning and I am keeling over in pain with food poisoning.
Oh.
So, yeah, it went from bad to good to pretty fucking bad real quick. So, that brings a question for this week. What's the biggest roller coaster of a weekend you've had in recent memory? So that's my one. I want to hear yours. And don't piss the sheets, give him heaps, and jeeps in your cheeks. And Klutz, get your dick out on the Snapchat story, mate. Fucking hell.
Okay. I'll get balls for sure, but
Mine's probably similar. Not similar as in I had a fight with my parents, but I had a massive night. It was that night I came back here with Paddy Nicholson the day after.
Yep.
Woke up hungover. Paddy came down, got back on the piss. My girlfriend rang me. What are you doing? Just having a few beers at the Caxton. Oh, weren't you there last night?
Yes.
Yeah. What time you be home? And I was like, tomorrow. I don't know about Rollercoaster.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have something if I change the battery in the phone? Well,
go for it.
Change the battery in the camera.
Go for it. Mine's not that interesting.
No, I just mean can you keep talking?
Yeah, I can talk. Yeah, cool. All right, anyway, continuing. Probably mine was the other week when we had the going away party for Paulie and Noxie. And I worked that day, which was so shit, and I was feeling terrible. Then I went to the going away, and it was awesome. So, felt awesome. And then the next day I woke up and my missus was just so off me because I said I was coming home, which that's the mistake. That is a mistake. Never say you're coming home. Never give a time frame. That's something that I've learned. Never give a time frame because when you're blind, you don't know what the fuck you're going to do. And literally you're just your own worst enemy there. So, I don't know. Then I got roasted by her, and then I don't know. It was all good after that, but it was just a big
I tend to agree though. If you're not going to be home at the time,
I've actually been trying to tell that to our friend Eden.
And you know what?
Because literally, bro, 3 or 4 years now. I forgot how long he's been with his missus for, but man, every time he gets in trouble, it's because he's like, I said I'd be home at 8 o'clock, but I got home at 2 a.m.
Here's one for you.
That's
I've been
6
with my
hours.
girlfriend for a lot of years. Pro tip: if you think you're going to be home at 8, tell her you're going to be home at 10:30.
Yeah.
Because you know what happens? It gets to 10 o'clock and you're like, oh, fuck, it doesn't even matter. If I leave now, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario is you go home early at 8 and you get home. Oh, you're home early. She's not going to be fucking mad about that, is she?
She's so happy.
Exactly. Just add on a couple of hours. Buy yourself some time.
I said, I'm with the boys. I'm getting carried away.
Yeah.
So I'll be home later.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Moving forward. I can't remember if this is the one we just heard or the next one, so apologies if it's a repeat, but it's loading, so it looks like it's the next one. Friday, well, we're up to Monday, actually, 4:04 p.m. The end is nigh.
Hey lads, how's it going? Blake the Rum Pig here. I tried to call in last week, but obviously no froth lines. Ask you fuck with. Thanks for that.
That's all right, mate. Thanks for not listening.
I'll keep it shorter and sweeter this time. But I was calling in regards to your segment the other week. Some bloke asked, what's the worst thing you've done half asleep, half awake?
Yes.
Sort of thing. And one night, went out, got on the piss, pretty blind. Don't know what time I got home. Stumbled into my room, fell asleep, naked. Got up, woke up halfway through the night, whenever time it was. Sort of fucking busted for a piss. So I've sort of rolled off to the edge of my bed, sat there on my bed, and just started to fucking piss on the floor. So, pissing, and while I was doing it, I'm sort of sitting there and I'm thinking, fuck, that's loud. I sort of realised what I was doing, but didn't think about it. I thought, fuck, that's a bit loud what I'm doing. I hope no one hears it. So I was trying to slow it down so it wasn't fucking going heavy. So it wasn't making heaps of noise, and then fucking
next thing you know, I just kept going, whatever. Fucking back on bed, back to sleep. Woke up the next morning, fucking rolled out of bed, go make some bacon and eggs, fucking bang, right foot straight in fucking piss. Fucking don't know what the fuck happened, why I did it, but here we are.
That's so funny.
Anyways, thanks, boys.
Probably pinching his cock to
Yeah.
fucking slow the stream down.
Don't piss your sheets and piss on your floor instead. Thanks, boys.
That is fair. To be fair,
Hey, fuck
to
yeah.
be fair, well, it depends. If it's carpet or hardwood, like if it's a hard floor, I'd rather piss on my floor than
Yeah,
my
definitely,
sheets.
definitely.
Although carpet or bed, I'd probably go bed.
Bed, yeah, because you can
Take the
rip
bed out of the
sheets
room.
off,
Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
Yeah, nice.
And they might not all be like actual calls. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I need some
g'day,
roofing.
boys. Old mate JB here. Got a bit of a question for you. I
What's the
was
funniest thing
wondering,
you've done when drunk?
what is your local pub's local legend?
Oh.
I'll tell you that at my local pub, we have a bloke named Crazy Dave. And let me paint a bit of a picture for you, because Crazy Dave, he's a bloody different unit, but I love him. He's always got the Crocs or thongs on,
Nothing wrong with that.
socks, shorts up to his nutsack, and probably the tightest shirt you can imagine. He's got long, almost dreaded hair, and he's about in his 50s.
Fuck
Now, Crazy Dave loves a good slap in the pokes, and he's just an absolute legend, because when he gets up $2,000 on the pokes, he's fucking shouting everyone beers, giving $50 tips to
That's
the
awesome.
boys at the bar. But one thing about Crazy Dave, if you fucking call his knitting that he does while he's on the pokes, on the slaps, trying to get a bit of good luck running through him, if you call it knitting, you're on the other side of the pub by the end of the night, because fucking hell, he doesn't like it when you call it knitting, because it's fucking crocheting to him. I don't know what the difference is, but
Oh,
yeah.
There's a big difference according to my missus.
Yeah. Get cultured, you fuckwit.
JB, I'd love to know what pub that is as well. It'd be awesome if people could let us know what pub it is and who the local legend is. There's a lot here at the Caxton, as we found out on the Caxton Christmas party.
Yeah.
Probably for me, the most notable one would be Dickie.
Yeah. Don't know what he does.
Who?
Dickie.
Dickie. Oh, I do. Do you know he's the maintenance guy here?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure when we first moved up here, he was like fixing all this shit up.
Yeah,
so that makes
there's
sense.
a bloke who Sterling is telling us. So he's here every day at the Caxton. He works here. He lives across the road. Comes in at like 4 or 5 a.m. and he just fixes shit, cleans stuff up, just makes everything look nice again. And then he knocks off, has a couple of beers, goes home, has a sleep.
Back tomorrow.
No, he goes home, has a sleep, comes back over, has some beers with the locals when they knock off, and then goes back home and sleeps again.
Right. Love that.
But yeah, he's awesome. But there's heaps here at the Caco.
The Pearl was here this
Pearl,
summer.
Alfie.
Yeah, we saw Alfie last week.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. There's
Get
plenty
to the
of
Caxton,
them.
the greatest pub in Australia, if not the world. Yesterday, 2:06 a.m. If you're calling the Froth line at 2:06 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, fucking get a grip.
Boys, how are we?
Good, thank you.
Currently at Byron Bay Schoolies. We're a bit of Melbourne boys.
Fuck yeah.
Just put a bit of backstory to it. They call me the fornicating Froth. I'm here with Scooby Brews. Scooby Brews, that's the name.
Scooby Brews, welcome.
So, I've got a mate here. He's got a little story. Let's let him go for it.
Boys, it was the first night after we finished exams, and I met a bloke without a leg, had a prostate leg.
Some would say he's legless.
He's legless. And he
from Lord of the Rings.
He kept asking for drinks, and I woke up the next morning and the cunt spent $400 on my card. So, you blokes got any,
So we just wanted to ask, who's the roguest bloke you've ever met on a night out? Like, we've met some real rogue ones, and that guy was one of the strangest, but we bloody loved him. So
got this.
Boys, congrats on the potty.
Thanks, mate.
Keen to get a couple of those baggy greens on. Don't pitch your sheets and give them fucking heaps. That's it.
Thanks, boys.
Fuck yeah, boys. That's so unlucky, though. But I think this is when I was still working at Miss K's. Everyone was going through a stage of having their birthdays at New Farm Park. And I went down there one day, had a couple of beers, drove to work.
I met Ari.
Responsibly. Oh, fuck that little cunt. There's nothing wrong with him. Grow up. Anyway, I then everyone went back to Lockie Holiday's apartment. Now, I remember when I was at the park, there was this chick sitting by herself probably 20, 30 metres away near the roses. And I was like, oh, yeah, she's probably just waiting for someone or just chilling. I got to Lockie's 5 hours later.
She was there.
And she was there. And they're like, oh, this is such and such. She just goes down to the park by herself and we invited her back here. And one of the boys was trying to crack on with her. And she was just like this skitsis person. It was so
I have a
fucking
similar
scout.
story about those same boys lived in a house, and Jackson was actually telling this story when we were at Straddie, but I can't remember exactly what happened, but this was ages ago. Jackson matched with this girl on Tinder or Hinge or something, and she had a really tough time with something, and it was not like Jackson trying to get with her. He was like, oh, if you need a place to come like chill out, come over. She went to the house and it was a bit weird, and they were like, oh, we'll go down to Bard and Bowls. And then at least we'll be like in public. They went there.
Yeah.
She tagged along, and then they were hoping that sort of like when they left that she would just go home from there.
Yeah.
She ended up going back to their place, and then eventually they asked her to leave or something. Or she said she was going to leave, and she left. And then Jackson and Charlie were like, oh, we'll go get sushi like half an hour later. And Lockie said he parked across the road and he got home, parked across the road and saw this girl sitting in the gutter. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? He's like, do you want to come inside? Like, are you all right? She was crying and was taking it up the front stairs as Jackson and Charlie are leaving. And Jackson opens the front door and goes, thank fuck that chick's gone. And Lockie's standing with her.
Fuck. Wonder who she is.
I have no idea.
That's so fucking
I wasn't there,
scout.
thank God. There's 2 to go.
Hi, Scum Boys. It's Willie over here. Currently MIA in the heart of the Mulga. Tasting a few bovine that are absolutely fucking my day. Anyway, been camped out with 2 of these contractors who proceeded to tell me they went away on the weekend and got into a mad brawl or got beat the living fuck out of, which is hard grass.
Can you understand
I
this?
was rocked up a bit later and he was like, well, fuck me. You don't think you had a bad fucking day. I just got that Tinder up, went into the local and picked up. Turns out she's one of my cousins that I've never met before. We were like, fuck, hell, that's so good. He's like, what? And it was the best party I've ever had. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, I was wondering what's the worst Tinder experience you've ever had.
So,
Okay, I couldn't hear that.
Did you hear that?
It sounded like he picked some chick up on Tinder and it was his own
these
cousin.
guys thought they had a shit day, and this guy, because they got bashed up or something in a pub.
Yeah.
And then he's like, this bloke rocks in and goes, you think you had a bad day? I just mashed with a chick, met her at the pub, found out she's one of my cousins I've never met. And they're like, fuck, that sucks. He goes, yeah, fuck, she was one of the best routes I've ever had as well.
That's fucked.
That's fucking cool.
Sort your phone line out too, mate. The fucking rooting of your own cousin's not your biggest problem.
Oh, he didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't do it. That's what he said. They something happened to the pub and they brought into this bloke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay. My apologies. That's it for the froth line. So apologies to everyone who missed out on a fucking baggy green.
Yeah, no, apologies, but also thank you to everyone that got one, and thank you for being interested. We will, I don't know, we'll fucking come up with something. We might do some more merch in the new year.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck we'll do, but
No idea. We'll do something. Keep an eye out for the Patreon. We'll post about it if we get it sorted, hopefully by Friday. Also going to set up, probably will be out if you listen to this on Friday, mid next week, like a voting system for Frothy of the Year. We're going to do an awards ceremony for the last show, which will be on Christmas Eve. Like, we can record it that week, but it works quite well. That's a Friday, so
fuck, I'm a Christmas party on Thursday. That's going to be loose.
Oh, that
starts at
will be so
11:30 during the day.
But yeah, I feel like we could do some voting and do a bit of a recap of the year and award ceremony for the last show of the year on Christmas Eve.
Definitely.
Shout out Cam Munster.
Shout out Cam Munster.
And fucking get us to 5,000 followers.
Yeah.
200 to go.
Yeah, not that many, eh? So fucking, I don't know, share it, get people to like it. I don't know, show them our shit. Apparently people like it.
It'll be
So that's
worth
good.
it. It'll be worth it.
Yeah, no, it'll be worth it. So if you like frothies, this is all on you. If you get it
Power
there,
of the
you
pod
might
this week. Power of the pod.
You might see what you've been fucking wanting to see.
We're helping you help yourself, basically. If you help us by getting 200 more followers, we'll be helping you by getting more nudity, which is what you guys want.
That's
So
what
I
you
don't know
guys
what
want.
else you want from us.
I'll be
Like,
sexual.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. I'll be sexual.
So yeah,
Yeah,
stay tuned.
That's the way it goes.
Anything else?
No.
Just check my notes quickly, but I think we covered everything off.
I was gonna say, shout out the cheese, but you're a fucking dog.
And yeah, maybe
Probably gonna be number one.
Maybe when the time comes, I don't even know if it's possible, but not that beer. This one, strawberries and cream sour. Let's get it in the hottest 100. That'll
Yeah.
be fucking insane. Oh Jesus!
We're gonna have a chat to Rebel and see if we can actually fucking submit it.
Swindle some stuff.
Because we did a little bit of research, and I think the voting starts either Wednesday or next Friday. So we're
Yeah.
gonna chat to them tonight.
See what we can do.
So yeah, we might post.
That'll be
in
monumental.
We'll probably post in the group.
Yeah.
If we actually get it in, because
100%
yeah,
we will.
like as we said, the Gabs thing is literally a popularity contest, and every
all
year.
the beer wankers. Imagine if fucking people like the Bundy Dribble and the MILF Hunter had a beer that got into the hottest 100. They would be spewing.
Exactly.
They'll literally be like, "How did this happen?"
Yeah, literally. If you want to piss off a group of people, this is the way to do it.
They talk about like, tasting notes
like,
and mouthfeel and shit. Like,
literally, you can.
we have fucking diarrhea beer, guys.
Yeah, you can vote for 10 beers, but our aim: get all your mates, get yourselves, get your fucking family, your parents, all that
Yeah,
sort of shit.
cousins.
Get them to vote for one beer if we can get it in, and get them to vote it for this, because if we fucking get in the top 100, we will
Insane.
literally there'll be a lot of pissed off fucking beer Karens,
And there'll be two very happy little boys.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking catch us later. See you next week.
I'm
Don't
gonna
piss
take
the
some
sheets and give them fucking heaps.
Nurofen and Panadol. Bye bye.
Oh, lovely bomb.